Hey, good morning everybody. Colton Woods here, and I am on a 4-year-old little red roan gelding here. He goes by the name of Lil Man, and as hopefully you might be able to see here, let's turn him towards the fence so you guys can see. So he is in the Two Rein, all right? He's a 4-year-old and he's in the Two Rein now. Some people are gonna be going, what the hell are you doing? Well, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit. You guys probably hear that he's rolling the cricket. This is his first ride in the Two Rein. And today is a slower day for him. We're just going to do some basic, probably walk trot work. Not going to do any canter work. And he's only about 90 days under saddle. And we're still obviously at 90 days under saddle. We're working on the foundation pieces to help him be able to be successful for the rest of his life. Now, as you guys can see, he does kind of neck rein a little bit, and he works off your seat pretty well. He's doing really, really well for a horse that's 90 days under saddle. But why would I go ahead and put him in the Two Rein? Well, you know, in this instance, I think that age is sometimes just a number when it comes to the bridle horse process, and that's part of why we're going to demystify it for you guys. A lot of times there's a lot of thought out there that they have to have certain amount of time in a snaffle, certain amount of time in a hackamore, certain amount of time in the Two Rein, and all before they're finished bridle horses. And I do agree with a lot of people that I don't think horses are ever completely finished. But one thing that we can do is that we have to work with the horse that we have. So this horse particularly is a very level-headed horse. He's a real easygoing kind of fella. And I also know that this morning, as you guys can see, I'm the only one in here in the arena. So I've got a nice quiet environment to work with him in this morning, and he's an easygoing guy that doesn't get fazed by too much. And so it's a good opportunity because he's been started in the hackamore. Somebody else put about 10 rides or so on him in a snaffle, and he was doing really well in that. I got him in training, and I decided that I wanted to go ahead, and I thought it'd be in his best interest to go start him in the hackamore. And of course, we're going to go back. We will educate him in the snaffle because he might end up in a time where he needs to be ridden in the snaffle. But he's been ridden in the hackamore for about the last 90 days. And so now he can ride off of this bosalito pretty well. And I'm riding him one-handed, obviously, because my right hand has you guys and the camera in my hand. And he's doing super, super well. And so, guys, age is kind of just a number. You got to work with the horse that you have. And your horse doesn't have to necessarily be finished in a snaffle or finished in a hackamore for them to go into the Two Rein. You just have to work with them on where they're at in their own education. And, you know, there's certain principles like, I mean, these first couple of rides, I don't usually canter them in the spade right out of the gate. You know, what I'm going to do the first couple of times is I'm just going to walk and trot them around a little bit, let them get comfortable carrying that bit in their mouth and build their confidence in it. So it's going to be a slower ride this morning with him, but I just want to share with you guys, these horses can, in fact, you know, be youngsters. Like I said, he's 4, coming 5, and he's actually a late 4-year-old. He's 4 this year, but he's a November baby is what I was told. So he's more like, he's just barely 4. He's just a little, he's 4 years old in a month. But as you guys can tell, he's doing pretty good. His name's Lil Man. He's a champ. But hope you guys find this insightful and helpful, guys. Don't get so caught up on a lot of the numbers. Just work with the horse that you have. Don't overface him. Make sure you have a good environment to work them in when you're going to transition them potentially into a Two Rein for the first time. And if you guys have any questions, be sure to let us know. Anyway, guys, we're going to get back to focus on our horse here, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take care.